So basically the client will reach out to ISI Group based on the previous works that we've done and the community that we've built and the name that we've built, reputation that we've built for ourselves. So we get reached out to by different entities and they want XYZ or whatever. And a lot of them don't know what they want, which is pretty much 90% of them. So it's kind of an interesting dynamic. A lot of people don't know exactly how ISI works and how the arts, all that thing kind of happens. But a lot of the time, it's behind the scenes with myself and Phil coming up with the concepts and making them come to fruition on the wall that's given to us. So it's like, I had a meeting today with a supplement company, like an herbal company. And not marijuana, but we have done a lot of stuff with cannabis community too. So we're down with that.
Yeah, no. How long from the point when a client reaches out to you and goes, "Yo, we want to do this mural," even if they have an idea for it, like how long generally, or does it vary project to project? How long do you have to complete it or to work on it?
Yeah, it's super dependent on the project. For example, every now and then we'll do one that will take 6 months or something. It takes a super long time, and that's totally behind the scenes stuff, and that's usually stuff that doesn't even get to the artist's hands until the concept and has all been approved. So that we kind of are the mediary between the client and the artist, because a lot of the artists don't have that wherewithal to market themselves that way and want to deal with the back and forth with corporate people, which it's very tiresome. Same with having the right insurances and all those little things that the hoops you have to jump through.
It's the part of the business that a lot of artists don't want to deal with.
Yeah, and there's a lot, and there's definitely a lot of that, but every now and then we get a nice and simple one. Like literally yesterday, myself and Brett Rosepeiler, which is an artist that works with us a lot, painted at Herbally Grounded, which is a natural herbal store, and they hit me up on like Monday, like not this Monday, last Monday. And they were like, we want some sunflowers behind our booth, and we were like, all right, dope. Drew it up, boom, done, painted it out last night. So that sometimes that happens, and it's super easy, and the client knows what they want, or they're very, very willing to bend and like listen to us, and then it's easy. But sometimes it's not like that. Sometimes you deal with a lot of back and forth and a lot of like uncertainty.
Like, have you ever done a piece and they said, "Oh no, I don't like this. Reset it."
It's only happened once. It's only happened once. Yeah, it's only happened once, and we've been doing murals since 2014. We started in 2011, but we started doing murals we did the Link Mural Project at the Link. I don't know if you guys ever saw that.
I saw the video.
Yeah, so the Link Mural Project was really, really dope. It was 23 walls we started out with. So at the time we were doing the Brooklyn Bowl. We were doing auction shows there. So we had live artists painting for auctions, and the auction proceeds went directly to the artists. And then we'd have like different bands on stage, local bands and DJs and whatever it would be. Excuse me. And the VP over there at the time was John Gray, which is now back to being the president or vice president at the Palms, which is doing all the dope shit at the Palms right now.
Yeah.
He's a rad guy, and he wanted us to do something on the promenade. He's like, we need to, let's do some canvas stuff down here. Let's just bring some of these live painters and kind of put them down the promenade and give people something to watch. And at the time, they had the big archways there because it was previous to a lot of the businesses being open. This is like when Link was pretty new. So there was like Brooklyn Bowl and a few other flagships, but a lot of empty space. And they were just archways, and they were purple and blue, and they said the Link on them, like little,
Yeah.
We're like, why don't we paint these instead? And they were just like, whoa, like you can do that. And I was like, fuck yeah, we definitely can do that, And that was just a moment that we saw the right opportunity kind of unfolded in front of us, and they gave us a shot. They didn't sign anything first. They were like, okay, well, let's do one. We did two in one night. We had two artists on one and two artists on the other live in the middle of the promenade, and we had it like more of like a spectacle. We allowed it. We wanted people to watch, what I mean? The live element of it. And there was, a couple hundred people out there watching. And so the VP was like, damn, we have something here, So we created a proposal and did all that kind of thing. And I think that was our first big step into like creating something and branding something. Like we gave it the name, and we created the way it worked. There was 23 walls originally, which is a lot. And we did one a week. So we started at the bottom, we did one, boom, 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 all the way up. And then once we got to the top, it would take about 3 months or so. Once we got to the top, we'd start over. So we did that 6 times. So we did like 200 different walls.
Damn.
And they were with all different artists. A lot of them were local. We did all local at first. And then we were just like, like we have this now. We kind of have the run of it. We know how to do it. We know now we have the door open. Let's bring in some people that we really like, that we want to work with, which is rad. That's really rare now because it's just more difficult now. When you have something set in stone like that and you can project like, okay, well, this wall's coming up in a month. You know what I mean? We can plan it well. Now it's
Right.
like, now I don't have that luxury all the time. You know, every now and then we'll get a project that will be like that, you know, where we can plan it and really like do it the proper way. But right now it's more of like, get one, bang it out. Get one, bang it out. You know what I mean?
Right.
And just keep building that portfolio and showing people that we can kind of do everything. You know what I mean?